favorite things as a homeschool mom is researching and discovering awesome curriculum. If that's one of your favorite hobbies as well, you're really gonna love this video. Today we're going to be talking about the resources that we will be using for my second grader, that's crazy, next school year. Hello, my name is Marissa and I live in Miami with my husband and 3 daughters. We are a family that has chosen homeschool as the way that we will educate our children. On this channel, I love talking about motherhood, family life, and homeschooling. So curriculum, activities, and just general things about homeschooling. If that is something that is of interest to you, that could be helpful to you and to your family, give us a thumbs up to this video and subscribe so you can join us in the future. Like I said in the beginning, today we are going to be talking about the resources that we will be using for my second grader, that's so crazy, next year. My daughter is currently 6. She will be turning 7 in November. So if she were in the school system here in the US, she would technically be going into the first grade. But we've always been a little ahead of schedule. And so because of that, most of the resources we will be using, actually all of the resources we will be using for the next school year will be second grade resources. I never knew what to say when people asked me what grade she was in because age-wise, this year she'd be in kindergarten, but she's most definitely on a first grade level. But she started telling people that she's in the first grade. So she figured it out. She decided what grade she's in, so we're going with that. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the individual subjects that we will be using for my oldest daughter. Last week, we talked about the curriculum that I will be using with my 4-year-old pre-K kindergarten level daughter. And this week we're going to be talking about my second grader. Next week we are going to be talking about our group subjects. So in this video we're just going to be talking about English language arts, Spanish language arts, as we are a bilingual family, and math. Starting off with our math resource, we are using Math UC. We started using this math in January and we are loving it. I'm so happy. We finally found our math curriculum. My heart is so happy. I love it so much. So right now we are working on Alpha, the more or less first grade level math. We're working on that level right now. And so my plan is to finish this up and then move on to the second level. That one I have not bought yet, but that's the plan for the next school year. I do see us finishing this level either towards the end of this school year or going into the summer. I don't plan on stopping homeschooling completely during the summertime. We will definitely relax a little bit, but my daughter enjoys the routine. She enjoys having some things to do with her time, and so I plan to continue to cater to that. Next is language arts. So for language arts this year, we will be using language lessons for a living education for MasterBooks. We used MasterBooks first level and had mixed feelings about it. It was pretty good. The books were good, but we weren't super invested, and we took a break from it this year. This year we've been using Generations Homeschool, their reading curriculum, and just kind of putting together some different things. I had gotten this language arts curriculum used somewhere, I don't even remember, but I didn't feel like she was quite ready to move on to level 2 this school year. But I do feel like in the next school year, she will be ready. So we will be using language lessons for living education. In addition to that language arts curriculum, we will be continuing with the Explode the Code series. Right now, she is working on book number 3. The next one would be book number 4, and I plan to just continue working through the series. Just looking at the back right now, it goes up to level 8, and so we love it. We love Explode the Code. It's a great thing that I can kind of lay out for her the night before. She loves getting up and having something to work on first thing in the morning independently, and it gives me some time to finish up working since I work at home and to get everyone else ready. So we will continue working on Explode the Code, as well as another resource that we started working on in January, which is Spelling UC. Right now she is working on part 1, and I plan to just keep working our way through it. I've really enjoyed the spelling curriculum. I do know that MasterBooks has spelling words, so I'm not sure if we'll just use this instead of that, or we will take a break from Spelling UC and use MasterBooks. I haven't totally made up my mind yet. We are really loving Spelling UC. And now for Spanish language arts. This is something I'm so excited about. This year we have been working on reading in Spanish. That's another reason why we've taken a bit of a step back from language arts in English this school year, and she's doing great. I love hearing her read in Spanish. Like I mentioned, we are a bilingual family. Spanish is very much our primary language at home, but a lot of the resources that I've found here in the US obviously are in English. So I've been on the search for some really great Spanish curriculum. So the first curriculum that we will be using for Spanish language arts is Llamitas Spanish for Lower Elementary. This curriculum goes through obviously language arts, but it also includes literature. It also includes science. It also includes social studies. So I feel like this will be a really great resource. I know this will be primarily for my oldest daughter, but there will be a lot of things that I will be able to include my younger daughter in on as well. So it comes with the workbook. The version that I bought comes with the workbook. You can buy solely the digital version and it's a little bit cheaper. I wanted to go ahead and get it printed out. So it comes with the workbook. It comes with this book that talks about different stories that you read within the curriculum, and it comes with these little readers. So that's the first part of my language arts and Spanish plan. And then the next part of our language arts in Spanish is El Arte del Lenguaje 2 from Sistema Educativo LAM. I'm really excited also about this curriculum. Here in Miami a couple weeks back, there was a homeschool conference for Spanish-speaking parents, and we went, and one of the resources that we found out about was this curriculum company. They are based out of Mexico and create Christian curriculum for families used in Christian schools, but also used by homeschooling families. It's a really beautiful resource, and it really is exactly what I was looking for. So those are the resources that we will be using for my second grader in the new school year. Math, language arts in English, and language arts in Spanish. If you have any questions about any of these resources or would like to see any of them more in depth, definitely leave me a comment down below or find me on Instagram under My Familia Homeschool. Send me a message and let me know. I would love to know any input and any questions that you have. If you enjoyed this video, if it was helpful for you, give us a thumbs up and subscribe so that you can join us next week with more videos with My Familia Homeschool.